Hello friends, my name is Aniruddha Paturkar and in this video I am going to show you one of my Arduino Uno projects. As you can see, this is a symbol of Wi-Fi I have made using LEDs. First I would like to show you what this project is all about, and then I would be explaining you the hardware and the code. So let's power this up. As you can see, this resembles for the symbol of searching of a Wi-Fi signal. This pot will control the blinking rate of the LEDs. So now I am varying the setting of the pot. So as you can see, the rate of blinking has increased. The fastest would be this, and the slowest would be like 1 second per set of the LEDs. That's it. This is all about the project. So now I would be explaining you the hardware. For that I need to power off this board so that now you can see this PCB clearly. What I have done is just arranged these 13 blue 5mm round LEDs into the pattern which resembles the symbol of a Wi-Fi. To each LED I have connected one 330 ohm resistor to limit the current. This is the pot which would be controlling the delay between each set of these LEDs. Now, each LED is connected to each one of the digital pins of this Uno board. Total 13 LEDs are there, so I would be requiring 13 digital pins from 0 to 12. Now, this pot would be deriving its power from the digital pin numbered 13, and the middle leg of this pot would be connected to one of the analog pins. I have connected this to the analog pin number A5, which is actually internally shorted to the SCL pin, which is located at the top here. So yeah, that's all about the hardware. It's pretty simple. So now let's go to the code. As I have already explained you what this project is all about, I would be skipping this part. We would directly go to the initialization of the global variables. First, I am defining a variable I which I would be using in the for loops. Then we would require a variable timer which would be controlling the delay between the glowing of the LED sets. That's it. Then setup. In setup, first we would be defining all the digital pins from 0 to 13 as output. For this, I have used the for loop. This actually reduces the number of lines required in the code. As you can see, uh, for I is equal to 0 to I less than equal to 13, I have defined pin mode I comma output so that only these two lines would be sufficient in defining each of the digital pins as output. Next, we would be setting the pin number 13 high permanently. This is because, as I've already told you, our pot derives its power from this digital pin number 13. For that, we would be requiring to define this set of code in the setup. Now let's go to the main part, that is the loop. First, we would be reading the setting of the pot each time before we glow the set of LEDs. This is because as the user varies this pot, it he can vary it at any time, any arbitrary time. But we don't want a lag between this varying of the delay and the blinking rate. For that, we would require to read the setting of the pot each time before we glow the set of LEDs. So first set contains only one LEDs, next set contains three, the third set contains four, and the last contains five LEDs. So here, first we read the setting of the pot, then we put that value in timer so that timer can contain any value from 0 to 1023. Now we assign the pin number 0 as high, and then we provide directly this timer here in the delay so that delay would be varying from 0 millisecond to 1023 milliseconds. Next, we would be glowing the second set of LEDs. For that, again, we read the setting of the pot, then we would glow the second set of LEDs and provide the delay. Now, this would be repetitive for all the sets so that I am skipping this part. It's redundant. Now let's go to the last part of the code. Now, after glowing all the LEDs, we would require to clear them. For that, we would again use the for loop, which will quickly clear all the LEDs. And then, before glowing the first LED for the second time, that is, when the loop will execute for the second time or next time, we would be requiring to provide a delay. Now, this delay need not to be as large as it was for the delay between the two sets of the LEDs. So what I did, I just divided the reading of the pot by 2 and then assigned it to a new variable loop delay and then provided this loop delay directly here so that this would reduce our delay to half so that quickly the loop is executed. So yeah, that's all about the code. I hope you liked my project. Thank you.